Ladies and gentlemen of YouTube, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to Boston, Massachusetts, and welcome to another installment of WWE 2K19 MyCareer Mode. Now, if you weren't here for the premiere of Season 3, well, let me catch you up to speed. Basically, those two right there, Everett and his brother, the Universal Champion Wolf, they are now the Rooks, tag team champions, reigniting their tag team from back in the independent days after their victory at WrestleMania. They addressed the WWE Universe of how they felt coming out on top, with Everett's return from injury being his first match back at WrestleMania. Right afterwards, they were going to address what was next, but as fate would have it, the Street Profits in Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins would come out to declare that they wanted to make a name for themselves and they wanted to smoke. So in the name of good fashion, Everett had the match made immediately, with both teams going to an absolute war with the Rooks coming out on top. But as stated backstage, Everett was so impressed with how the Street Profits had performed and stepped up to the plate that he and Wolf decided they wanted to do a rematch for a possible championship opportunity for these Street Profits. So this match could have big implications for the tag team. Montez Ford with verticality to likes of which we haven't seen in a long time in the WWE, would match with the power of Angelo Dawkins, and the charisma of these two radiates here in the Boston, Massachusetts audience tonight. The WWE Universe rallying behind the former NXT champions, who now have taken their talents here to Monday nights. The potential matchups from the Street Profits is almost a wrestling fan's dream, with how many tag teams that they could just clash and collide with. But right now they're focused on trying to get to the top of the mountain as fast as possible, taking aim at the Rooks, and specifically taking aim at the Raw Tag Team Championships. Anticipation is growing before the matchup starts. Please make sure to hit that like button. If you haven't seen seasons 2 or 3, click the playlist in the top right corner, and make sure, most importantly of all, subscribe. We have hit 500, but we ain't here to talk about that. It's Everett and Angelo Dawkins starting the matchup here tonight. Everett catching Dawkins with a power slam, the power to pick up a man of Angelo Dawkins' size, but Dawkins now bouncing back, sweeping the leg, looking to try to get some momentum for the Street Profits. Now both men locking up, pushing Everett against the ropes. The referee on a count of 5 count, or the referee must break the hold, but Everett letting Dawkins get out. But Dawkins capitalizing, trying to cut the ring in half, dragging Everett to the side of the Street Profits, but Everett with a stiff shot to the sternum with his elbow, breaking out of it. A little too early in the matchup to try to maintain positioning, with 2 beautiful chops across the chest of Dawkins, dropping him to the ring, and now twisting the arm. And we know what this is, a stretching the arm out, hyperextending it, possibly tearing joints, tearing ligaments. But smart. But Everett seeing it coming with a flying clothesline, kip up, and then a running elbow drop, maintaining his offensive pressure on the Street Profits. Montez Ford looking to try to get his partner out of trouble and almost stopped, but it seems Montez made a rally, and now Montez catching Everett's leg, turning him around and turning into a single leg Boston Crab, hyperextending that leg and that back. But Everett able to roll back, shift his weight, kick Montez off. Kick to the face of Montez, works back on top here in this matchup. Stiff shots to the face of Montez Ford. Montez rallying against the ropes, but not Everett in trouble here on the apron. And now a stiff shot, and I think we know what's coming next. Sunset flip powerbomb. Beautiful sunset flip powerbomb, taking the tag team champion, or one half of the tag team champions, to the outside. Now throwing his face against the apron, using everything and anything legal to his advantage. Referee on a count of 3 here. Montez dragging Everett back into the ring, throwing him inside. And now stiff shot, elbow to the face, looking for it. Leg drop, connecting right across the throat of Avery. Avery needing to make a tag here, crawling over to his brother. Too far away. Montez trying to cut him off, but Avery seeing it coming. Kick to the knee. Both men trading blows back and forth. Avery saying no. Spinning heel kick to Montez for the Rooks back up in this matchup. Now Montez trying to get a little bit of a rally here. Irish whip to the corner. Avery elbow drop. Enziguri nearly knocking Montez out. Avery tagging in his brother, the Universal Champion Wolf, who now has to deal with the power of Angelo Dawkins. And Angelo coming out of the gate with a full head of steam, nearly snapping the Universal Champion in half, but answering back with one of his own. The spears from both men nearly taking each other apart. Elbow to the face. Now picking Wolf up, kick to the knee, trying to take Angelo Dawkins out. But that's why you can't showboat, because the stiff clothesline nearly causing Wolf to turn inside out. Wolf getting up to his feet here and going for that stiff right hand, but Wolf kicking him in the stomach, taking out his knees, super kick. Cover, looking to end it. Kick out at one from Angelo Dawkins. Both teams relatively even when it comes to who's been in the match longest. Right now, Wolf is trying to use a unique submission hold to try to hyperextend that leg of Angelo Dawkins. And now using his quickness to try to put some attacks on Angelo, but a second spear to the ribs of the Universal Champion. Getting Wolf up on his feet, looking to Irish whip him into the corner, but now Wolf reading the playbook and putting him into the corner of the Rooks. Look at the tag team 10. Beautiful crossbody with the power of Wolf, throwing Avery 210. 210 on his shoulders, but it doesn't matter as Angelo answers back with a spine buster. Looking to end it here. 1, 2, and Wolf saving the matchup for his brother. But now Montez catching him. A brawl breaking out here. Suplex onto the Universal Champion. Angelo and Avery, legal men in this matchup. Now Avery was whipping him into the corner, looking for him, throwing him shoulder first into the post. I think they might have gotten Avery just a little angry, stomping a mud hole and walking it dry like Stone Cold Steve Austin. And I think we know what comes when he gets that look in his eye. Shadow kick right on Angelo Dawkins. This could do it. Hook in the leg. 1, 2, no. Kick out at 2.5. I couldn't tell if Montez broke up the pin or Angelo powered out, but now both teams just brawling here in the middle of the ring. Elbow drop to Angelo Dawkins, and I'm getting Montez and dragging him down. Now it's just Avery and Angelo. I think Avery's fired up and setting it up for the Deadeye knee strike. Looking for, what the hell? What the hell is this? What is Drew McIntyre doing? Dolph Ziggler. Dolph Ziggler, super kick to the Universal Champion. The match is thrown. What the hell is Dolph Ziggler and Drew McIntyre doing out here? And here we are again. Welcome back to Monday Night Raw here in Buffalo, New York, where we are ready to kick off our next matchup for the evening with one half of the Raw Tag Team Champions coming out to face Drew McIntyre in a one-on-one contest here tonight. Now, if you weren't here last week, the reason why Michael Avery Jr. called out Drew McIntyre is because of the fact that in the middle of their match, the Rooks matchup versus the Street Profits, McIntyre and Ziggler got the better end of an assault to both members of the Raw Tag Team Champions, with Drew McIntyre delivering a Claymore kick, nearly sending the head off of Avery's shoulders. But this week he went on record in saying that he's not getting caught by surprise anymore, and he's looking to send a message to anyone who tries to get the better of him ever again. And that's exactly what he hopes to do when he goes one-on-one here with the Scottish Psychopath. As many people know, when you get to the Raw Tag Team Championship status, all tag teams are eyeing for the prize and are looking to get an early cash-in. And speaking of the Scottish Psychopath himself, here he comes down to the ring, a man of just sheer brutality. looking to put a hurt and take their spot for the Raw Tag Team Champions. Take their place in line over what Everett had originally planned. And as you can see, accompanied by Dolph Ziggler. Everett making sure that he was able to do this one-on-one, but knowing these two, neither one goes without the other. And it looks like it's going to be a 2-on-1 match if the referee's eyes aren't on a swivel. And as stated earlier, the reason why Avery didn't come out here with his brother Wolf is because Wolf is currently getting ready for his matchup later tonight against Ricochet. Which is a very exciting matchup to look out for. This crowd not exactly being the most welcoming of the presence of Drew McIntyre and Dolph Ziggler, for good reason, taking underhanded tactics to a whole new level. And here we go, Everett and McIntyre one-on-one here tonight. The bell is rung. Let's get this show on the road. Quick kick to the stomach of McIntyre, and Everett coming right out the gate, firing on all cylinders with a flurry of strikes. Now McIntyre getting his bearings and then using the power to slam him into the turnbuckle. This is what you got to worry about. The power of Drew McIntyre planting the Raw, one half of the Raw Tag Team Champions in the center of the ring. Now dragging Everett, looking to maintain momentum. Stiff knee to the face. Looking to go for it for a second time, but Everett now giving one back of his own. A receipt. McIntyre rolling out of the way of a stomp. Now Irish whip into the corner. Everett in trouble here. Going for that big splash. And an enziguri. Taking McIntyre's head. Nearly making it go a full 180 as Everett now capitalizing by trying to take out the knees of the big man. A smart strategy here to take away the power of that Claymore kick. Now a neck breaker following through and connecting. Now look, already Drew McIntyre's partner getting involved in the match with Dolph Ziggler trying to get the distraction. And the numbers game proving a little bit too much. But Everett turning his attention off of Drew McIntyre to hit Dolph Ziggler with a flying clothesline. But Drew now capitalizing. Everett wiggling out of harm's way. And another stiff kick to the face of Drew McIntyre. Looking for an early win here. One. Kick out at one by the Scottish Psychopath. Avery looking to send a message to Dolph Ziggler to stay in his lane. Stay out of this matchup. Picking apart Drew McIntyre with a beautiful corkscrew moonsault. Going up top. High risk maneuver here. Lining him up. Coup de grace to the chest of Drew McIntyre. Looking for the cover. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. That might have done it. McIntyre's chest might have just cracked a few ribs off of that one, but McIntyre now fighting back. Stiff left hand. And now look at the power of Drew McIntyre. Kick to the face. Everett now in trouble here. And again, look at the power, the strength of Drew McIntyre just deadlifting him off the ground. Looking to pin here, but a kick out, not even a 1 count, and Drew can't believe it. Avery looking to try to rally here, but it's not looking good for him with a beautiful lariat from Drew McIntyre. Nearly taking Avery and turning him inside out. McIntyre getting him up to his feet. Got Avery up on the shoulders, Avery wiggling. Reverse DDT's got McIntyre hung up on the ropes. Avery poised, ready to strike here. Think we know what comes next. McIntyre unable to get out of it. Looking for it. End of the ride connecting. And a beautiful kick to the face. Going for the pin here. Wait. Look at Drew McIntyre. What? A blatant cheat tactic to preserve McIntyre in this matchup. That would have been a 3 count if Avery wasn't already knowing of McIntyre or McIntyre's partner's antics. Stumbling over my words here. Going for that Scottish kiss, but a kick to the face. Oh, I'm sorry, an elbow to the face. And a beautiful kip up. And now look at Dolph Ziggler sliding in a chair for Drew McIntyre. Maybe hoping to get the referee's attention turned away. A beautiful elbow Now Averett's got the chair, throwing on the outside, telling Dolph Ziggler they're going to have a straight one-on-one fight, taunting Ziggler now. McIntyre getting into the ring here. Everett got his eyes in the back of his head now, but McIntyre having enough time to rally. Back and forth, taking his legs out, and a flurry of right hands to Drew McIntyre. Avery looking to set something up here. Fired up off of this crowd. And again, Dolph Ziggler goading Avery into a fight. Goading Avery to get his eyes off of Drew McIntyre, but it doesn't work. McIntyre might be out. Avery calling McIntyre up to his feet. Looking to get him up here. Beautiful. Oh no, missing the single leg drop kick. But Avery recovering quickly with a beautiful right hand. But then look at the clubbing blow of Drew McIntyre. Looking a little worse for wear here. Avery getting up on the apron. Stiff right hand. Phenomenal forearm. Thank you, PlayStation. This match was brought to you by PlayStation. Back to the matchup. Beautiful elbow drop on the Drew McIntyre is the one half of the Raw Tag Team Champions looking to maintain momentum, but neither man giving the other too much of leverage. Stiff right hand and a Scottish kiss sending Avery to the corner. Avery able to recover, dragging McIntyre down by the back of his head. That might have knocked him out. 1, 2, kick out at 2 from Drew McIntyre. Neither man having an ounce of quit in him, but look at this. The straight jacket chokehold using McIntyre's own body weight, his own mass to take the oxygen out of him. Everett choking McIntyre, trying to take him out, take away his oxygen supply. Got him in the center of the ring with nowhere to go, but now look at McIntyre using the power to just break the hold and flipping Everett onto his back. McIntyre taking a little too much time to look at himself right here. But now McIntyre recovering, suplex, but Everett using his body weight, shifting, got caught up in the ropes, and again dragging McIntyre down. Using the ropes as a little bit of leverage here. Everett looking to set something up here. Whoa! What a moonsault! That could do it! 1, 2, 3, no! Everett's in disbelief, he's talking to the ref, how was that not 3? I think Averett's setting it up again, calling McIntyre up to his feet, catching his breath in the corner. Shadow kick! Right on the money. Wait, Ziggler again getting involved. That was a 3 count. How much is enough to get Dolph Ziggler out of this match? But now Everett getting Dolph, confronting him in a stiff right hand, just knocking McIntyre unconscious. Or I mean Ziggler unconscious, I'm sorry. I'm still a bit rusty at this. It's been a while. I apologize. Call McIntyre up to his feet. McIntyre looking for a punch in the Enziguri. I think McIntyre's out. Looking to pick McIntyre up and a kick to the face. Scottish Psychopath and a chop to the chest of Drew McIntyre. McIntyre not looking good here. Stiff forearm to the face. Okay, when is enough, ref? McIntyre's partner has gotten involved in this match 4 times. Oh no! Avery actually hit the ref! He was aiming for McIntyre. McIntyre got behind the ref. The referee's unconscious. I don't think Avery realized that he's just going off of trying to take McIntyre out, punching him and putting him into the corner. Both men just fighting each other, clubbing blows onto the back of the Raw Tag Team Champion. Oh no. Oh no. No. Oh no. Claymore kick. A miscalculation could have cost it all for him. What? Kick out at 1 from the Claymore kick. How was he even able to kick out? How was he still conscious? But somehow able, not just conscious, but able to fight back. Got McIntyre up on his shoulders, knee to the face. This could do it. Bouncing out the ropes. End of the ride for Drew McIntyre. They would spend a little too much time here. I'd go for the pin. What is he doing? feeding off the energy here in Buffalo, New York, but I'd go for the pin. McIntyre might be unconscious. McIntyre doesn't know where he is. Avery getting McIntyre up. Shadow kick as an insurance policy. And Avery's still not done. Calling him up to his feet. Kick to the stomach. This is the one thing you don't want to do, is let Avery pick up a full head of steam. Second single leg drop kick. McIntyre going for that lariat. Spinning neck breaker. Spinning neck breaker on the Drew McIntyre. McIntyre is out. Avery's not looking to just win the match. He's looking to make a statement here. Third time's the charm. McIntyre up. Knee to the face. And this truly could do it. Thanks for coming. End of the ride for Drew McIntyre. Referee's got eyes on Ziggler. 1, 2, 3. And that will do it as a receipt for what happened last week from the Rooks. Look at the beautiful coup de grace to the chest of Drew McIntyre. Well, anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry it took so long. We had some things to take care of. I'm going to try to get back into the groove. You can see I'm fumbling on my commentary skills, but you know, we're going to get back into the saddle eventually. Like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed the episode, and stick around. Make sure you hit that bell notification. And thank you to all who subscribed. We are now at 500 subscribers. Let's make that road to 600 and even 1,000. Keep going. I'm the Riot 2345, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace.